Hello everyone, welcome back to codingscientist.com. You are watching World of Sensors, one of a kind, unique series using Arduino UNO and 50 different sensors with the expansion board from Grow Seed Studio. Alright guys, let's move on to the next lesson. In this lesson we are going to work on a sensor called sound sensor. You can also call it as a loudness sensor to detect the loudness, the depth, intensity of the loudness, the sound which is generated from any third party, your environment. This sensor basically detects, so the loudness sensor is designed to detect the sound of environment around you. So this is purely based on LM2904 amplifier and a built-in microphone. As you can see in the picture above me, it's a small little microphone which I'm going to show it to you right now, which amplifies and filters a very high frequency signal that is received right from the microphone, and the outputs a positive packets which sends out, right? So this is used for basically your Arduino signal acquisition, and with Raspberry Pi or Jetson Nano or any other microcontrollers or single board computers, you can use it. The output value actually depends on the level of sound input. Higher the sound, the higher the output. Higher the lower the sound, lower the input. So that's the way proportionally it works. That's the way the sensor works. In order to avoid any unnecessary signal disturbance surrounding to you, the input signal will go through 2 times filtering inside the module. That is the chip. That is the work of the chip, which is LM2904, right? There is a screw. It's a small kind of potentiometer, a variable resistor, which enables to manually adjust to the output gain. You can actually take a small screwdriver and adjust the sensitivity, whether how much loudness, low intensity or high intensity, how you want. So go ahead and pick up the sensor and connect to A0 port, because this requires an analog reading. So connect it to A0 or even A1 port or A2 port, it really doesn't matter, but as far as it's within the analog port. So let me show you how I connected so that you can get a glimpse of it. Okay, so this is the sensor. This is how it looks. I'll bring it close to the camera, and this is the microphone, and this is the port, this is the chip, and this is the potentiometer. This is the variable resistor where you can put a small screwdriver and adjust the sensitivity. After you write the code and run it, you can check the sensitivity with the sound or something like that, so that's possible. So let's do one thing now. So let's go ahead and grab the code and see how it works. So let me just move over to my GitHub. Okay, I am on my GitHub. I hope you guys can see it. So go to lesson number 18, this one, lesson number 18, loudness sensor. Go in here. This is the code. This is pretty much about 10-15 lines of code, and it's very easy to understand what exactly it does. Go to raw, control A, control C, and then you open your Arduino IDE, and this is the code. So once you upload the code, but before you upload this code, make sure to go to tools, go to boards, Arduino, go to Arduino AVR boards, go to Arduino UNO. Alright, and then again go to tools, select your port. My port is COM6, yours might be different. Alright guys, now upload the code. Once you upload the code, we need to see what's happening. Let me click the serial monitor. There you go. I can see the sound sensitivity. See, I'm just talking near the phone, near the microphone, so you can see the depth of the sound increases to 200 plus. Let me just snap my fingers. There you go. The depth increases, right? So you can see very clearly. Make sure the baud rate is 9600. So let me just share my other screen so that you guys can see both what I'm doing. So if you see here, let me just snap my fingers. Let me just snap my fingers, and can you see that, guys? As I snap my fingers near the microphone, you can see the increase in the depth of the sound to more than 200. Now we can adjust this by tuning this particular potentiometer with a small screwdriver, how much ever intensity you want. So you can imagine, guys, the kind of projects you can make using this particular sensor. It's going to be fantastic. You can, it's just the imaginations which is required. So go ahead, think about it, what do you want to build using this particular sensor, and leave a message to me. Come back to me. I can help you out to build. I can guide you systematically. I can write the code for you however you want. So I will see you soon in the next lesson. Goodbye.